nice drive. My radio is having a little bit of trouble coming in this third seat. A lot of the local stations are having trouble coming in as well. I really feel sorry that I can't get 93.3 very well in Liberty Hill like I used to, because the tower they used to be on, 1,926 foot, running a full 100,000 watts, it should be blasting. I should be blown out of the car listening to 93.3, but instead of coming in at 5 bars, it barely can come in at 2 bars, occasionally 3. They really massacred their signal. So instead of 1,926 feet running 100,000 watts, they're only at like 200 feet running 50,000 watts between 620 and 2222 in Austin. So it's just a joke signal at this point. They really should remedy that problem. The real problem also is 93.7 KLBJ is too close to 93.3, so they can't really get their legendary status closer to Austin, because 93.7 is on the 360 towers. They need to really work around that somehow. They need to figure out a way. I've always thought of like either shutting off 93.3 or 93.7 and just moving one of them to 93.5 FM. That would have been really great. One station having the full 93 part of the dial all to itself. Because then no one would be interfered with. What do you think of that idea? Like, if one had to be shut off, which one would you shut off, and which one would go to 93.5 FM? I'm betting you would say KLBJ would go to 93.5. Maybe if they move Waco 100 into the Austin area on 99.9, they could shut off the translators that are around that part of the dial and just move Vibe 93.3 to 99.9 FM. I've had that theory. I've always wanted to help 93.3 signal ever since 2001 when I went to Guero's listening to Mega 93.3. I was thinking, how can I help 93.3 signal? What can I do? Is there any way to save them? There are ways, and that's where I came up with my Fixing Texas Radio. That's right, that plan started back in 2001. I was crafting various scenarios in my head, and it came out with a gargantuan plan. My brain is meticulous. I'm very organized in my brain. All right, entering Leander. So yes, I wanted to make that video, just this video, to show you how beautiful Liberty Hill is. Also to get your opinion on what you think can help 93.3 signal. It almost says like B93 on here, which is what 93.3 was best known as. B93 KBTS, Clean Austin, back in the early 1980s. B93 lasted until 1992. It was the best station Austin ever had in its entire life until Mix 94.7. Mix 94.7 was great until like 2003. 95.5 should be playing No Diggity. That's not a Magic 95.5 song. That's like a 104.3 The Beat song. That's a hip-hop song. Magic 95.5 has reduced itself to playing hip-hop into rock songs. So they're having a serious identity crisis on 95.5 right now. Alright, so talk to you guys later. Bye.